It's the king. KriReacts back again with another reaction video. As you see by the thumbnail of the title, we got 4-year-old Sauce, his family horrifying secret. Now I saying this across my feed, bro. I was like, man, what the? A 4-year-old about to solve this? Man, send him to the top of the top to solve it. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the world that we don't know about, that they try to keep a secret. You feel me? But anyway, before we get into the video, I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and also share the video. Hey man, I appreciate everybody that been coming to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Coming along and you tagging along and watching me. You feel me? I appreciate that. I mean that shit for the bottom of my heart, nigga. But look though, let's get into it, man. Enough of that talking, bro. Let's see. This about to be a long video, so grab your snacks. Go ahead, go to the kitchen now. You know what I'm saying? I already got my drink. It's water. You know what I'm saying? Get you something to drink. Go ahead. Alright. I warned you. Okay. Alright. You good? Alright, you sure? So you sure you're not hungry? Okay. Alright, my nigga.
Okay. You want to sit down? Tell me about mommy or daddy or somebody else.
My dad is bad now.
Your dad is bad now? Tell me about dad being bad now.
What happened at the house with your wife, with Jasmine?
I remember. Everywhere. AK-47.
AK-47? Okay.
What did you?
He know what an 8. What? We only 27 seconds in. He know what it. What? How do we?
do?
Hey.
Yeah. How many kids you got?
I got 5 kids.
Damn.
And he shot her 4 times, 3 times.
Okay.
On March 4th, 2022, a mother's worst nightmare occurred for Jasmine Serena. A man, armed with a gun, entered her home. He would notice 4 children watching television in their living room. They would freeze up and look at him in horror, unable to do anything. But the man would pass by. He wasn't looking to harm Jasmine's children. Instead, he made his way over to the kitchen where Jasmine was standing and shot.
Damn. Just like that? One shot to the dome, you dead, nigga? On this Abraham Lincoln. I'm sorry. Treat her like Abraham
3 bullets
Lincoln,
struck
like,
Jasmine, and she was left in critical condition, lying helplessly in her kitchen. The suspect left the scene in a hurry, thinking she was done for. But unfortunately for him, Jasmine managed to survive. Despite her critical condition, she managed to call 911 and ask for help. Officer Baker was the first cop to arrive at the scene, seeing all the kids surrounding their mother, crying for help. She was immediately transferred to the El Paso hospital by helicopter. Now it's a race against time for doctors. With each passing second, her chances of survival.
Man, Jasmine a thug, man. She gonna survive that. Man, come on, bro. Stop playing with Jasmine. Bro. She got that heart of mine, bro. You feel me?
And for the detectives, they needed to find their suspect fast before he struck another innocent victim. Right now, they needed any clue that could lead them to the possible killer. So multiple officers would go back to the crime scene to take a closer look at exactly what just went down.
Okay, so I have bullets, or casings, excuse me. One there, one on the table. I have one where she was sitting, or where I found her. Leaning against the big.
You telling me this nigga shot 4 times and she was washing dishes and this nigga missed all them shits? Come on, bro. You just need to give it up. Whatever you doing, if you are, you know what I'm saying? Just stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's.
Yeah, because you can see there's impacts right there and right there.
Oh, okay.
And there's another casing back over there on the floor.
Okay.
My guy here, she's sitting facing me with her legs out. She had a strike here, here, and what looks like a through and through here with a shirt up. She had nothing that went through completely on the back.
Oh, so the rounds are in here? I thought it was a round like...
No, she's distended. It's all internal right here.
According to the police report, the victim, Jasmine Serena, took 2 bullets to her abdomen, and the 3rd bullet landed right in her leg. Despite her critical condition, she gathered the little energy she had and told Officer Baker the attacker's name.
She said that it was Julian that did it. Valenzuela.
That was the name of her own husband, Julian Valenzuela, and the father of 4 children who just saw their dad shoot their mom. However, this wasn't the only thing she was able to tell the cops. Jasmine also mentioned the car Julian drove to the house before shooting, a red sedan. In a matter of seconds, all patrols nearby received a notification to stop any red sedans they saw on the streets of Las Cruces. While Julian's vehicle was being tracked down, Officer Dollar,
crazy,
along with his
bro.
partner, had a
Better be your own people, bro. Like, what she... Man, this
different
nigga. Hey,
task.
let's get
It was
into- I'm sorry,
reported
pause,
Julian
bro.
was living
Then
at this
again, I'm not,
house.
man.
With him
Know what I'm
being on the
saying?
run, police think there's a chance he could be hiding in the home. So the 2 officers would make their way into the home in hopes to find a surrendered Julian, or at least a clue of where he might be.
Yeah, it's wide open front and back. It's cluttered, just abandoned.
Las Cruces Police Department, anybody inside the residence, come out to the sound of my voice!
Break that bitch down. There you go. Break that motherfucker down. They should have done.
There was no other choice but to enter the house forcibly and make sure the suspect wasn't hiding inside. For all they know, Julian could be waiting for them, and knowing he's armed,
Yeah, this
tensions
nigga-
are as high as ever for these cops.
Nigga living filthy as hell, nigga.
You can't get into these fucking things. Ugh. 8/5 on list.
I know it smell like bounce that ass in that motherfucker, nigga. Bounce that ass and mouthballs, boy. What the fuck?
Shannon.
Ugh. Ew.
Jesus Christ.
After searching the remaining rooms inside the house, the suspect was nowhere to be found. But
Smell
just
like
as
two
they thought they would be coming
big-ass
out with
motherfuckers
nothing,
fighting in the
they
elevator.
received this message
This
on the
imagine what
radio.
that smell like.
It's limited 14 right now. Red Hyundai at high rate of speed was last seen going towards Idaho. We're still at it.
An exact description of the car Julian used to flee the scene just near their position, a red Hyundai Elantra.
Yeah, they on
Officer
your ass,
Dollar
boy.
wastes no time and hops into his car. He must get to the suspect as fast as possible before the police lose track of him again.
Vehicle should have a black bumper per the note, possibly headed towards Leicester, and it's going to be a newer model.
25 southbound on Espina, high rate of speed, just past Gardner.
Copy southbound of Spina, high rate of speed.
Damn, I ain't got no more water,
Shoot
bro.
authorized. Suspect gunshot victim.
Oh, yeah, they on him.
Alright, he's gonna stop. He's stopping in Milton.
Okay, Julian.
He's got a gun!
Oh, he got it. Oh, he letting loose. What you about? Dumb as hell,
So he
bro.
just shot at me 3 or 4 times on 2-4.
Now he on foot.
Is anyone with 855?
The
Man,
pursuit
let the
continued
K-
until
let
the
the
suspect
K9
closed into the intersection of University Wave and Espina
thought he was on
Street.
foot.
A red light
Come
was
on.
shining bright for Julian to stop, but he didn't care and pushed on the gas. And just as he thought he could make it across, the suspect plummets right into a silver car, knocking the innocent driver to the side of the road. The officers in pursuit sped
That's
up to the
super.
crash, but they can't
That's-
rush to apprehend him just yet, as he already fired multiple rounds at Detective Dollar just a minute ago, and there was every reason to believe he will do it again. So they have to be ready to take Julian down if he makes any sudden moves.
Show me your fucking hands! Do it now! Do it now! Show me your hands! Get on the ground!
Under multiple gun sights, the
Instant
suspect
karma
has
for
no
his
other
ass,
choice
bro.
than to step out of the car and lie on the ground. Although he looks disabled, this doesn't satisfy Officer Dollar and his colleagues. From what they know, the suspect is still armed and could be pretending to be injured to try and catch them by surprise. Officer Dollar wasn't going to take any chances, so he decided to deploy a different weapon to make the suspect obey their commands.
I got the dog.
I say, let the dog at it, man. Well,
Stay.
let them all loose. Let them loose. Man, they got the. Oh my. Well, the K9
Right now,
ready, bro.
Julian seems disabled enough. A crash that could have killed him only left him with a concussion. He can't even stand up. Using a K9 in this scenario would be an overkill. But Officer Dollar had already made up his mind a few moments ago.
Oh no! Send this dog! Ready?
But this is where officers would go too far,
After the
and it would
dog,
actually
like I
impact
said,
this entire
hey.
case later on. Officer Dollar's dog would bite into Julian just like instructed. However, it would take 2 minutes of struggle to make the dog finally let go of the suspect's flesh.
Yeah, that's the karma for his ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying. Nigga, it's karma for his ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? He car crash, he's still alive, he only got a concussion. Then the dog, you know what I'm saying about the dog pick up on all that, bro. And then this is a trained K9, bro. He not letting loose on that nigga, bro. You know, hey, let's get into it. Let's get into
The
it.
law doesn't prohibit a dog to bite and hold the suspect. However, the important part of using a canine is to make sure the suspect does not sustain unnecessary injuries during the arrest. Officer Dollar's canine succeeded at holding the suspect, but this is where the officer met a serious challenge. He could not make the dog release the suspect. Even after being subdued and posing no further harm to the police officers, the dog continued to hold onto the suspect's arm, causing him more injuries. This is a clear case of excessive force and would impact the rest of this case. Dollar's
Officer
decision
Dog.
to use canine will be reviewed and reevaluated as the investigation into the case progresses.
You look like
But for now, the suspect's bite wounds were too severe to ignore, and his overall condition suggested heavy alcohol intoxication or even worse.
he look like dude that was in the other video. The two crash outs versus one cop. He kind of looked like him. So you know, y'all, if y'all was the video, y'all remember towards the end, he had the officer that looked like JBL from or was it JDL? It's either JBL or JDL that was in WWE. Then he was standing right next to him. I think this is him. I'm not sure, but let's get into it though.
So, to make sure Julian lived long enough to face justice, the cops decided to get him to the hospital and treat his wounds. While this
Man,
team
Julian,
of officers was transporting the suspect, another team at the crime scene was collecting evidence to build a strong case against Julian and
So what
charge him
happened to the innocent bastard, the innocent person in that silver car? What happened to him?
for his evil crime.
Is he still alive?
But there was a problem. They didn't know who he really was and how the crime first unfolded. His wife was in critical condition, and her kids were too traumatized to talk with law enforcement, at least for now. The only hope they've got lies in the hands of witnesses. Only their stories could reveal how much of an awful person Julian really is. And luckily for the officers, the witnesses were not afraid to speak out against this monster.
What'd you see, man? I was over there, right across the stop sign. Like on the other side of the stop sign? Yeah, and then me and my cousin, we're looking in front of us, and we're just like we see a car speeding so fast, right? And it's like, we're looking at him, and he's mad dogging us, really mad looking dude. What did he look like? He saw his face more than me. I went inside. What was the car? Like maroonish, reddish. It was a Hyundai, a Elantra. And they started screaming, and they were having, and like he went in there, and I guess they were having an argument. And I heard like pop, pop, pop 3 times. I think he unloaded probably more than 5. 5? Yeah, probably more than 5. And that's whenever he came outside, and then that's whenever I was like, he's actually shooting. So we like ran back
How can
inside.
you be that mad at your wife?
His car, and
You
he shot
like what?
that
What's
way.
going
He
on,
shot
bro?
that way. Like yeah, towards the truck. He just went like this and he shot
Towards that way, right?
towards this way. Yeah, somewhere over there. The officer, the bald officer, I see his car come right here and they meet. And he throws a shot and he leaves. When he was coming this way was whenever we saw the cop. So we waved at him and we were like, he just shot somebody. And then the car went that way. And then right as soon as he got like a little bit past that little Mitsubishi truck, he shot again towards over there. Well, I don't know if he shot up or I don't know where he shot, but we were already running inside.
If what these eyewitnesses are telling is true, then the whole shooting had a long and steady build-up to it. But what the next witness had to say would give officers even more disturbing insight into Julian's terrifying actions.
But the other night, they had domestics, and she was yelling, "You're gonna f me," and he had her by his hair, and he was soft.
Nigga, all these neighbors are nosy as hell. All these neighbors nosy as hell. You got the two women, they gonna remember every detail. They gonna remember the shoes he had on. They gonna remember if he was sweating on the right side or the left side of his face. You know what I'm saying? They gonna remember if he had his snotty nose and he threw the tissue down. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hey.
Talking to her, dragging her outside, just talking to her.
When was that?
Like 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago?
Yeah, 2 nights ago. Wasn't it, Marissa? They were yelling.
Like we always hear them fighting and arguing.
Yeah,
Was she on the ground?
yeah, and he was dragging her out of her house, and she was like this, and he had her, and he was, throwing punches to her. And then the day after that, she was parked right here. It was early in the morning. I just got back from taking the kids to school. I saw her in her car, and the kids were still back there, and she was sitting in the front seat, and he was on the other side, and it looked like they were arguing in the vehicle. And she started hitting her head on the steering wheel and punching the steering wheel, and they were arguing. And finally, he got out of her vehicle, and then he
What the fuck is that? Is that a mohawk?
Day, that's when he had her by the hair.
I was dude in the background over there.
So,
Not only did Julian physically abuse his wife, but also threatened her life multiple times before actually going and fulfilling those threats. There was only one person left to question, Jasmine herself, the victim of this twisted crime. Only she could tell the true story behind closed doors. That is, if she would ever recover from this vicious attack. Doctors could not promise her survival. 2 shots to the abdomen are too severe for any person to survive. Likely, it was already too late for her.
Oh.
That's why the officers transporting Julian to the hospital needed Julian to survive. They wanted to hear his side of the story and understand one simple question. What drove him to try and take the life of his own wife and the mother of his 4 little...
So now that the mama gone, and you about to be locked up for life. You got 5 kids, bro. Who gonna... That shit crazy.
Little boys. But when they finally arrived at the hospital, cops quickly ran into a new problem.
That's right. Yeah. What the whole
Yeah. So stop kicking.
nerds.
I bet.
Shut the fuck up. You shut is that?
Hey, hey, there's sick people.
Hey, calm down. You understand me?
Still snap, bro. Like, what can you do?
Let's-
What are you doing, bro?
There's kids around here, dude. They don't hear that. I know you don't, but I do.
What do you guys need from her?
I stopped with the this is what happens.
Nurses, Michael.
Get off my feet, dude. No.
He
Get off my feet.
I'm gonna say right now, you're not gonna like this, so I'm gonna try to get you to calm down. Okay, we're gonna photograph your injuries. I'm not gonna play. Ow! Ow! You understand?
I saw a dog for
Okay. Well, we asked the doctor, so.
How can you shoot me?
Hey, dude. Let's go back.
Damn, my nigga guy, you doing all that and you got some felines, bro. I knew you was that type of nigga that watch out for niggas that wear felines, especially if they clean. If they clean like this, you gotta watch out for them. That mean they not even his work shoes, like playing at least like doing labor work or something, cutting the yard. That mean he wear this with an everyday fit. Watch out for him, bro. Let's get.
Let's go, man. Wake up, man. You gonna sit on this wheelchair?
We're gonna wheel you out to the car, okay?
Right after the crash, the police discovered a pistol with an empty magazine along with several half-empty bottles of beer inside. This explains Julian's erratic behavior during and after the arrest. Additionally, on his way to the police station, Julian admitted to shooting his wife in cold blood, all without interrogation. But as you'll soon see during the questioning, even details like this can suddenly vanish, because once they brought Julian to the interrogation room, he had already forgotten everything.
Having those in mind, do you want to talk to me, kind of give me your version of what's been happening and whatnot?
No, what's happening? I've been drinking for 3 days. Thirsty and I kind of biased.
What, if you want to keep them closed and it's easier for you to talk that way and you're not struggling, that's fine. Just don't fall asleep. Was there anything other than alcohol you were drinking?
No.
What type of alcohol you drink? Budweiser's?
This nigga remember that though.
Can or
Hey, bro,
bottle?
come on, bro. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing, bro.
Bottles? Okay. So why for 3 days? What's been going on? You and your old lady been having some problems?
No.
Huh?
This only confirms why Julian is so visibly intoxicated, and it's honestly a surprise he's even able to understand and talk with the officer. Still, his condition might complicate the interrogation process. After all, alcohol can lead to lapses in memory. He simply might not remember the events of that evening. A perfect excuse for someone like him in this situation. But this isn't going to be good enough for Detective Melinda to accept.
Stop this man.
So he keeps pressing.
You know how the interrogations be in the movies? I would have been like, talk. Know what I'm saying? How they be interrogating motherfuckers in the movie.
For a confession.
Oh, that shit, nigga.
What happened at the house with your wife? With Jasmine?
I remember.
I think you do, because you told them what happened.
I remember going in there.
But this is about, he just explained what he was drinking. I don't even think bro asked what he was drinking. He just said he drank a 16-pack of Budweisers. Asked what it was. He just asked me, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro. Playing, bro.
Where'd you pull the gun out from?
My pocket.
Which pocket did you have it in?
My number.
What type of
some
gun
water
is it?
so he can sober up, bro.
What kind of gun it is? I don't even know what's going on. I just know I cannot see nothing.
So
I'm trying to open my eyes.
That's fine, dude. I don't want you to see anything. I want you to remember things and talk to me about things.
I can't even keep my eyes open. That's never happened to me.
Little did Detective Melinda realize that getting any information from this suspect was going to be the most challenging thing he had to do in his career. But it doesn't stop him from using the oldest trick in the book to make Julian talk.
Were you guys arguing? Were you fighting?
Man, give him some water so he can sober up. You know what I'm saying? Make him feel like he at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Ask him, hey, you hungry? You know, I am kind of hungry. I didn't eat nothing days. You know, I just had little snacks. You know, I am actually hungry. You know, give him some food, bro.
What are you sorry for?
That was sober up, ain't nothing good sleep.
So let's go back to you pulled a gun out of your pocket, right? No? So everything you've told officers that is on camera, now you're saying you don't remember.
I don't.
But here's the thing, Julian. You've already said what happened.
Said
in the situation.
What did I do?
No. You said what happened. The officers have already told us.
Is she okay?
Do you want to know if she's okay from what?
Oh, that's obvious. What?
What's obvious?
Well, what happened?
You tell me.
Man, you trying to play? Oh, you can't play games.
What's been going on? Like, is she doubting how much you love her? Did you get caught doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
No. It's nothing like that.
Do you guys just have arguments here and there?
Julian might not remember this too, but there are plenty of people who can speak about his abuse of people weaker than him. At this point, Detective Melinda barely holds himself together. For him, getting any meaningful information out of Julian is almost impossible. However, there is still one more thing Detective Melinda can use to make Julian talk. In fact, what he doesn't know is that his kids are in the same building with him, just above this interrogation room. They were brought here to the police station to decide their father's fate. And they're about to reveal exactly what went down mere hours earlier. But before we get to that, I want to talk about a murder that happened across the country in Cedar Creek, California. This is a popular influencer, Haley Rose, and Haley was mysteriously murdered. With Cold Case VR, the sponsor of today's video,
that's an ad. But goddamn,
their virtual you know what it's like for sponsoring us and allowing us to create this content for you. But we have to get back to Julian Valenzuela, because his own children are about to expose him and what exactly went down that night. However, interrogating a child is no easy task for cops. That's why the police department recruited 2 professional child psychologists to discover more details of Julian's murder attempt from these 4 young minds. Still, kids may be uneducated, but they won't tell you anything unless you become their friend. And these female psychologists knew exactly how to do it. In 1.5 hours, they will build trust with all 4 kids: 4-year-old Julian, 5-year-old Benjamin, 6-year-old Matthew, and 10-year-old Isaiah. And talk about how daddy their own mommy, not even realizing they will maximize their father's sentence behind bars. Benjamin was the first kid to be asked about what he saw that fateful evening.
Do you like to color? Yeah. Yeah? Here, I got some paper right here. And then, you want me to move it closer? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to write your name. And your name is Benjamin. Is that right? Yeah. Benjamin Valenzuela. Benjamin Valenzuela? Yeah? How old are you, Benjamin? 5. You're 5? Benjamin, I'm going to draw your face right here, okay? No. Do you play with anybody? Do you have any brothers or sisters or something else? Brother. You have brothers? So I'm going to put Matthew Valenzuela. Matthew Valenzuela. And then Isaiah Valenzuela. Isaiah Valenzuela. Yeah.
Drawing their faces, writing down the names of their siblings, and asking about their favorite things, all minor but important things to elicit positive emotions in Benjamin's mind. That is, until they start talking about their father and what he did to Jasmine.
Tell me about, mommy or daddy or somebody else. My mom, my dad is bad now. Your dad is bad now? Tell me about dad being bad now. My dad... My mom. Your dad shot your mom? And then what happened? And my mom, they got no weapon. Mom don't got no weapons? And then you said dad is bad now because he shot mom? Yeah. Yeah? What did you... Say his name. Don't put his name? Okay, I won't put his name. Okay. Where did mom get shot? On the stomach everywhere. On the stomach everywhere? What did he shoot mom with? With his pistol. With his pistol? What did the pistol look like? AK-47. AK-47? Okay.
It's crazy how a 5-year-old know what that is. Man. That's crazy.
I was at the living room. I saw Daddy mom. You were at the living room and you saw Daddy?
I guess it's not kind of crazy because these new kids, but these kids and these new generation of kids, but they something else, bro. These niggas are smart as hell, bro. Let's get...
Mom, what did Daddy say when he shot Mom? He was just crying and yelling, and my dad just shot her. Well, thank you for telling me what happened to Mom.
Despite Benjamin being a well-spoken kid, his mind might be a little confused. Because, well, there's no such thing as an AK-47 pistol. This may be a child's imagination, but how does he know what an AK-47 is? Was it something his dad talked about, or even owned at one point? For young Benjamin, it didn't matter. He was too afraid to remember.
I'm pretty sure if he got guns, I'm pretty sure any dad gonna do this. This so they can know what I'm saying? Guns, I'm pretty sure you talk to your kids about the guns. Be like, look, man, this is a whoop to whoop. This is a whoop to whoop. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't never use this. You use this when you have to. If you get there, get there. You use these to protect yourself, and you can also use that thing to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he was talking to him. He was probably going to the gun range with him, or out in the backyard shooting bottles. He was probably right there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's probably why.
Benjamin, tell me, do you ever feel scared? When do you feel scared?
Of the shot.
Of the shot?
Yeah.
No one was fighting?
No. Only my dad was fighting, and then he shot him with this one, and he shot this one, and then loaded up, and then boom.
He shot it with this one and loaded up, and then boom, shot him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Benjamin, tell me, do you feel safe with Mommy? Yeah? How about with Daddy? Do you feel safe with Daddy?
No.
No.
No, because Daddy shot my mom earlier.
Okay. Well, thank you, Benjamin, for letting me learn about you. You want to go back into the other room and play?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you playing in the other
And
room?
the crazy thing, bro, he think that shit normal, bro. But he gonna grow up. He gonna realize, like, bro, that shit was not normal. The way that he explaining it, bro, like, he don't even know what's going on. Then when he get older, bro, man, that shit gonna hurt. But all of them get older, bro. That shit crazy, bro. You gonna be without your mama and your dad. That shit is crazy, bro. And he's smart as hell, too. Like, the way that, you know what I'm saying? He's smart as hell. Man, that shit crazy as fuck, bro. Now, I'm just processing all that shit. I'm just like, damn. Hey, let's get into it. Bro, that shit crazy.
So,
Who are you playing with?
what? Matthew and I think.
Okay.
As Benjamin leaves the room, the
But, hey,
psychologist.
when they get older, though, they gonna be real, real close, bro. They down there, they gonna do everything together, bro. That's what it's all about, though. You know what I'm saying? They all was there in that moment, bro. It's like nobody else can relate to they trauma but them. They gonna help each other get through that shit when they get older, bro. When they understand what happened. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they probably gonna have, you know what I'm saying? They gonna have uncles, aunts, cousins, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Probably the grandma if they still alive. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Just returns to prepare the room for the next kid, 4-year-old Julian. They follow the same steps to establish a positive connection before moving on to the most important part of this conversation.
Julian, tell me about a mommy or a daddy or something else.
Draw Daddy, actually.
Draw Daddy.
Daddy's really big.
Daddy's really big.
Yeah. He has a big stomach.
Daddy has a big stomach.
Yeah.
So all
That's
that.
why Daddy just my mom was on the floor in the kitchen, and Daddy had a gun, and he shot Mom right here.
So you said last night?
Yeah.
Daddy,
bro.
Mom?
Yeah, right here.
So Mom right here and right here and right here?
But it's like he told the kids to, like, look, bro, watch this. This is what, you know what I'm saying? Like, they been swinging right here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
bro, that's like crazy, bro.
And Mom's in the hospital now.
And Mom's in the hospital now?
Yeah.
So far, Julian's story of what happened sounds similar to what his brother Benjamin told. Still, there is something Julian told so suddenly that it even surprised the psychologist.
Dad comes and the cops come, and there's 4 cops, and there's the gangsters.
There's the gangsters there?
Yeah.
Who are the gangsters?
For shooting.
Do you know the gangsters?
Yeah.
What are their names, the gangsters?
Ryan and Saturday.
It's hard to assess.
Damn, bro. And it's like, bro, but he young, bro. He's like, he don't even want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know he took that pause. He's like, damn. He's like, damn, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? But it's, you know what I'm saying? Man, that shit's crazy. They really smart, bro. Yeah, smart.
If it's the kid's imagination or if his father hung out with criminals in their own house. The thing is, little Julian remembers their name. So it might be the case that those gangsters not only knew his father, but also provided him with the guns, including the AK and a shotgun. Now it's up to the psychologist to get to the bottom of this disturbing information.
Tell me, what did Dad Mom with?
Well, with the gun.
With the gun?
Mom was messing with Daddy.
Mom was messing with Daddy?
She was yelling at him, and now he's right here.
What was she saying when she was yelling at him? She said, okay. You said that Dad's mom and that she was laying on the floor in the kitchen?
And he shook her 4 times, 3 times.
Okay. Is there any...
I thought he was about to name the gun. I thought he was about to name.
Anything else you want to talk about today?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
Me and Matthew were fighting.
You and Matthew were fighting?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Playing to the TV, and when there was playing Gus's Donald and the little TV.
On the little TV?
Yeah, I spawned it in the TV.
Oh, that's why they know.
Playing Gus's Donald.
That's why they know they playing Grand Theft Auto and shit. That's exactly what.
And Trevor and Michael.
Are they real people? Are they people in the game or something else? In the game. Okay.
The psychologist can rest easy. Those gangsters are just part of the game. Still, it is neglectful of parents to let their kids play these games at such a young age. With this conversation over, the psychologist invited the third kid, 6-year-old Matthew. However, Matthew has nothing else to add and shared the same story his 2 other siblings told the psychologist, especially going over the same murder weapon and insults both yelled at each other. With this, Matthew leaves the room, and the next and final kid enters, Julian's oldest son, and, well, most important for this investigation, 10-year-old Isaiah. Since he's much older than his brothers, he possesses a better awareness of the situation, meaning he could provide clearer details about the crime, and the psychologist understands that, which is why she's going to try a different approach with him.
Do you have any questions about that? No? Okay. Well, just so you know, no friends or family or anything like that get to listen while we talk, okay? Alright, you feeling okay? Alright. Well, if at any time you need to take a break or you just need a second, let me know, okay?
With this mature approach, Isaiah doesn't...
See, love, but he gonna have to take the bigger responsibility, but he gonna have to grow up at a real young age. Like, growing up now. He gonna have to explain to his little brothers what happened, what's going on. And, like, he gonna have to be the one to tell them, like, Mama not coming back. Because I believe it or not, I think they said that she's gone, bro. And that's ain't wild. But I could be mistaken, though. I probably heard wrong. But he gonna be the one, take that responsibility. Like, take care of his brother, look out for his brothers, bro. Damn, but that shit really crazy.
Doesn't tell much to the psychologist, except
one
crucial detail. The shoot.
You could tell that he going through it, hands in the pocket. Like, he don't even want to. He just like, bro, what the fuck did I just witness? Like, that shit just keep replaying in his head. Bro, he just witnessed his mom get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit is crazy, bro.
Shooting was a climax, and Isaiah saw the build-up to the shooting long before anyone else.
Isaiah, have there been times when you heard fighting or arguing or something else at home? Mm-hmm. Tell me about that.
He was just arguing about my mom. And then yesterday he pulled up my mom's work and just threw a bottle on the floor in front of my mom's work.
Is that something that you heard about or something you saw or something?
I heard when she was on the phone telling someone.
Okay. Isaiah, when was it that he...
Them kids, bro, they listen to everything, bro. When you think they not listening, my nigga, they for sure listening. They gonna remember. You might not think about it. They gonna bring up a time and be like, bro, you remember that time you did this? You gonna be like, well, what you talking about? Like, yeah, bro, I remember that. You remember that time that you know what I'm saying? They gonna remember that, bro. They stick, bro.
Your mom. Today.
With Isaiah's last story shared, the interrogation can be wrapped up and summarized. The detectives now know that Julian has a long history of abusing his wife with intent and even desire to kill her, and nothing could have stopped him, even his own kids. And finally, the shooting of their own mother right before their eyes. Now the detective can use this information to corner Julian, confront him, and force him to make a confession. So they would bring him right back to the room where they started their discussions.
You don't remember your wife?
I don't remember that.
Because your kids do. Your kids are telling us, Daddy, Mama. That's what your kids are saying. But you're going to sit here and play this crap that I don't remember anything? When you've already said it to the other officers? And I got multiple kids, your kids, saying Daddy, Mommy? And you're going to sit here and play this game that I don't remember anything. I can't see, I don't remember anything.
How about being a man, bro? You already did that shit.
Then why are they saying Daddy, Mommy?
No.
You don't know why they're saying that?
No.
Let me guess, your wife is making them say that, right? Is that the route you want to go on?
I don't know.
You know what I find funny, Julian? Or not funny, but disheartening? You've yet to ask me how your wife is doing, whether she's alive or not.
I love her.
Apparently not that much, because you...
I don't remember doing that.
You don't remember doing that?
No.
Tired of hearing the same excuse over and over again, Detective Melinda takes his gloves off and delivers a satisfying beatdown to Julian's poor excuses.
But you know who's going to remember that forever? Her and your kids.
That's it, bro.
Because Daddy got Mommy. And then when they figure all this out and find out Daddy didn't have the courage to be honest about what happened.
And they gonna look at you like you a bitch ass nigga, bro. They gonna like, bro. They gonna like, bro. They learn how to fully be a man and shit. They gonna be like, this nigga didn't even own up to what he did. Nigga, how can I look up to you? I can't, you know what I'm saying? How can I look up to you? You supposed to be my motherfucking pops. I can't even look up to my... This nigga here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. I think you already did this shit, bro. You might what? Like, bro, it's... You saying I don't know, it's not going to get you out the situation. Right now, it's just about you being a man now. Your character, bro. Cause you getting locked either way. You doing that time either way. So now it's just about your character, how you are as a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You going out? You already went outside, but now though, now you deep in the trenches now, bro. You was already deep. You was like at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. But now you in the motherfucking trenches, in the deepest, where the, you know what I'm saying, them fishes that got the light on the top of their head, yeah. He in that part. Like, now it's just about your character, bro. Like,
he sat there and said, I've been drinking for 4 days, I don't remember anything. That's what you want people to remember you as?
I remember begging her.
That nigga trying to hit her where it hurt, bro.
Begging her what?
Begging to be with her.
She didn't want to be with you?
I don't know. Go off the phone.
Julian, let me ask you a question.
I can't breathe.
Hey, let me ask you a specific question. You remember there's beer in the car?
There's a lot of beer.
Do you remember that there's beer in the car?
I remember there's a lot of beer.
Okay, but you don't remember your wife?
No.
So beer's more important than your wife?
I don't want to know what's going on. I want to know if she's okay.
I'm waiting to hear back from El Paso to see if she's okay or if... I don't know if she's even alive right now, dude. I'm trying to find all that out.
Oh, she is. But I think they
but
said
I can't even get you to tell me what happened.
All I remember is going inside the house, and that was it.
Okay.
From there, everything's a blur. I was drunk, and I'm still drunk.
Hey, that's not what you said to the officers earlier. That's on
That's
camera.
because I was drunk. And when you're drunk, you say stupid things. I wanted the cops to kill me.
How? How is that gonna happen?
I wanted them to kill me.
Nigga, nah, you ain't going out that easy, bro. You gonna live with that. Yeah, it's bro. You got into the car. It could have been plenty of times, but nah, bro. You gotta live with that, bro. Nah, that'd be too easy, man. You gotta live with that. Live with that, man.
How? Why?
I don't know.
Cops don't just shoot people for no reason. Why would they have?
Nigga, he fired.
Did they do that you tonight?
This nigga thought he was Scarface.
What do you think?
I don't remember.
You don't remember.
After using his own words against him, getting verbally beaten down by the detective, and even bringing up his kids, Julian still refuses to remember anything prior to this interrogation. This makes things even worse for him. If he doesn't talk now, the cops will write down their own version of the story that will be used to prosecute him if Julian does not comply. All Julian needs is to talk.
That's what I'm gonna put on my paperwork.
Okay.
When I charge you with attempted murder, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, and all the other charges that go along with this, my final statement in that paperwork is gonna say, I don't remember I was drunk for 4 days. That's what you want me to put in the paperwork?
Okay.
Is that what you want me to put?
I want you to put that because I don't remember.
But I'm also going to put in there, during earlier contact on camera, he stated this, that he did shoot his wife, that he did do this when officers stopped him. Because that's all stuff I can prove, Julian.
Okay.
So hopefully your wife survives, and when I talk to her, I'll tell her what you just said.
Don't say that. I love her.
No, but that's what you're telling. I'm telling her what you're telling you.
Tell her that I love her so much.
No.
If I knew what was going on, I knew the severity of my charges, I would be crying my ass off.
I don't think so, dude. I think we're wasting our time. I mean, you can't even man up to what you did.
With this interrogation finally done, Julian is returned back to his cell where he would spend hours wondering why he ultimately left all his 4 children without their mother. Little did he realize, Jasmine survived.
That's what that's... Come on, man, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Hey, my W Jasmine, man, y'all, bro. W Jasmine, bro. W motherfucking Jasmine, bro. Let's get it, bro. Hey, let's... you know what I'm saying? Bro. Let's get it, bro.
3 days after the shooting, Jasmine finally opened her eyes. She had gone through an operation that saved her life, and the officers made sure to visit.
She was, hey, them 5 kids, she was like, oh, no, I can't leave my 5 babies. Hey, she about to hold that motherfucker down, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro. Man, what's... Man.
Immediately, not only to check on her, but also to finally hear her side of this twisted case.
Okay, guys, I'm Detective Linda. This is Detective Zelo. We've been checking up on you. They told me that you're able to kind of talk what has happened.
I was telling you that you blew outside in the front.
And who is he? And what is Julian to you?
Kate's daughter.
With this statement alone, it will be much easier for the cops to make Julian pay for his crimes. Even if Julian doesn't remember anything, Jasmine's phone recorded everything he had said to her.
What do you think? What sparked?
Because I didn't want to be in the
Okay. Was that a verbal conversation you had, or what happened?
He lied to me.
Uh-huh.
He said he was going to come home and actually.
Uh-huh.
So I waited for him.
Okay. And your text messages with him, any threats or anything said over the phone? What were those?
All the messages.
Other than the text messages, was there any phone conversation?
Yeah.
What did that?
Tell me what to do, what you need to do.
Did he threaten you on the phone before that? What did he say?
What he needs to do is stop. What he needs to do.
What do you think that meant? Did he ever mention or threaten you before?
Yeah. Every time I say I don't want to do things, to threaten me.
And then next thing you know, he's there at the house. Okay. And then you're in the kitchen. He walks in. Does he say anything to you?
Says he think I'm playing.
So what do you say?
So what are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, where are the kids at this time?
They were in the room.
In the room?
And they heard the shot. They came running out to see if I was okay.
Had you ever seen him with a gun before?
Yep.
What type of gun?
380.
One can only imagine what horrors Jasmine and her kids had to endure, but in the end, she can finally rest, knowing well that her abuser was finally arrested and will never be able to hurt her again. And what she would tell the officer now will make sure Julian will be gone for a long time.
We did arrest him. He's in jail right now, and we're going to work to keep him. You want to press charges? Well, we're going for him. So I did, based on the information that we had, is essentially attempted murder on you. Because all the kids were there, I charged him as well. Obviously, he was drinking, so the DWI, the aggravated assault on the officer, and then the resist. He's had like 9 or 10 charges on him.
This final statement from Jasmine will be the one to seal Julian's fate.
This the face of a bitch ass nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Court time.
Goofy!
But before Julian's court trial, an internal investigation was conducted on Officer Dollar's decision to use a canine in the arrest. The witnesses were questioned, with Officer Dollar being interrogated separately. In the end, Officer Dollar was found guilty of using excessive force during the arrest. The city of Las Cruces had to pay Julian Valenzuela, the victim of canine mauling, $30,000. However, no money in the world could save Julian from the punishment for his crime. After viciously attempting to murder his wife and rob his kids of their mother, his trial date finally arrived, and he stood in court to answer for his crime. In November of 2022, Julian Valenzuela, a 34-year-old shooter, accepted a plea deal and was sentenced to a maximum sentence of 10 years, followed by 2 years of parole for shooting his wife and at police officers. The city of Las Cruces also paid him $30,000 after a canine.
I'm only 10. Man, I got so, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, bro. Hey, look, man. This goes for anybody out there, bro. It don't matter what age. Well, if you above the age of 18, my nigga. Well, at the above the age of 20. Hey, look, bro. Nah, above the age of 18. Hey, look. There's a billion women in this world, man. Don't ever I mean, ever crash out over one woman, bro. If she don't want to be with you no more, bro, it's over with. Don't be like, but babe, I'm going to change. Babe, I don't want you to leave. Babe, I can't live without you. Nigga, don't do none of that. Look, bro. She don't want to, but that can happen at any time, especially if it's due to your actions. Come on, but she been putting up with your shit for way too long. Now she's like, she's have to be gone. You know what I'm saying? You know how much it take a woman to do that, to finally make that decision? That means she been thinking about it and 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 thinking about it. That shit, that, you know what I'm saying? Then she finally made that decision. She waited for you to change, bro. And you still didn't change. So when she finally made that decision, you want to crash out. Don't be that. Don't be Julian, bro. Do not be Julian. Just man up, take accountability for what you did, and bounce. That's it, bro. Bounce. You know what I'm saying? In Julia's case, you never going to get her back. But in most cases, she will respect you more. If you know what I'm saying, minus the abusing and all that. Let's say you cheated. You know what I'm saying? And you took accountability for what you did, and you just bounced. You like, it is what it is, ain't what they good guy niggas want them right. You know what I'm saying? You just dip. You know what I'm saying? It don't cause no issue. Don't cause no problem. You never know. Especially you got kids with her, you never know. You might end up getting her back, but don't think about it like that. Just do your thing, handle your business, bro. Don't be like Julian, crash out and be a bitter ass motherfucker. Crashing out over something. You crashing out over a woman? No, bro, we don't do that. Come on, hey, bro. Hey, look, bro. I can talk about this for hours and hours. Hey, look, bro. If you made it this far and you like that reaction, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of y'all that be coming back, but y'all just not subscribing. I don't know why y'all not subscribing, because I tell y'all to subscribe every motherfucking video. I tell you to like, comment, and subscribe every day. And I also tell you to share the video, but you don't never do that. Why you keep coming back and not trying to share the video or subscribe? No, actually, you are sharing the video, but you're not subscribing. Just subscribe, my nigga. You making things harder than what it is. Just subscribe. Subscribe. If you rock with the video, just subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like or comment, at least subscribe and turn on post notifications so you will get notified every day. You feel me? And to the people that clicked off the video, if you did click off the video, cause I kept pausing. It is what it ain't what they good guys anymore. Yeah, don't ever come back, but you will be back. You will be back. You know what I'm saying? They all be like, hey man, I'm tired this guy keep fucking pausing. He does this every fucking time. You gonna be back, my nigga. It is what it is though. But look though. Hope y'all day going good, man. My day going excellent, bro. Hey, I'm in a good mood. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I stayed up all night, bro. I'm tired as a motherfucker. Y'all see the bags? Shit, bro. Well, I stayed up all night. I couldn't sleep. I don't know why. I mean, I took it like a little. I think I was asleep for like an hour. But, nigga, I know what I'm saying. But look, though, bro. Keep striving for greatness. And be a better version of yourself than you was yesterday. That's the way. Those are one of the key things in life. To be better than what you were yesterday. Whether that's with exercise, that's with sports, that's with music, that's with painting, that's with becoming the sciences. But what else? You know what I'm saying? Becoming the best hopscotch, whatever you want to do. Keep striving to that and become great at your craft, nigga. But look, the road to 1K. On the way to the top. Not gonna stop for sure. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. I am